Welcome to another Wise Maths and Science video. ABCD is a quadrilateral. Find the size of ABC. Give your answer correct to the nearest degree. Okay, if that's the case, let's just underline this because we need to answer it to the correct to the nearest degree. And let's see if we can work along here. So let's create this little triangle over here. And let's try to work at this length BD. Now, we should know, using the cosine rule, that BD squared, or to work out BD, what we could do, we could work out this B squared plus D squared, which is going to give us 9 squared plus 12 squared minus 2 multiplied by 9 multiplied by 12 and then cos of 60. Now that would be if it's BD squared, but just to speed us up, what I'm going to do, I'm going to square root all of this in one go. Okay, so therefore the length BD should be equal to, let's plug this into this calculator. Let's go back over here, let's hit the, so that will be 9 squared plus 12 squared plus 12 squared minus 2 times 9 times 12 times cos 60. Let's close the bracket there and one more time, and our answer works out to be 10.817 centimeters. Okay, so let's write that over. Let's write that in over here. 817 centimeters. Now, what we're going to be doing, we are going to use this triangle to establish the size of this angle over here. So we are looking for ABD. Let's write down, we're looking for this sine ABD over 6, which is going to be AD over here, is equal to sine 125 all over this angle which we established earlier, which was 10.817. Now we really want to work out what ABD is, so what we're going to do is say ABD is equal to the sine inverse of the inverse of divide by 6 is times by 6, so therefore this becomes 6 sine 125 all over 10.817, and let's close this, and therefore ABD is equal to, let's plug this into this calculator here. Right, let's see what we get. We're going to get sine minus 1, which is the same as arc sine. And then what we're going to do, let's plug this in. 6 sine 125, close the bracket, divide by 10.817, and close that bracket, and therefore you end up getting 27.024. We'll put that in over here as well, that's in degrees. 27.024 degrees. And now we're going to look for this one over here. So let's one more time connect these two together. So we'll write down sine DBC over 9 is equal to, that's connected to this, just as this is connected, which will be sine 60 over 10.817. So we're really interested in DBC. DBC is equal to the sine inverse sine minus 1, and then what we'll do, the inverse of divide by 9 is times by 9, so it'll be 9 sine 60, 9 sine 60 all over 10.817. Let's close that. Let's see what this gives us. So we'll go back here, let's press AC again, and then we'll get sine minus 1, which is the same as arc sine. And then what we're going to be doing, we're going to open the bracket, 9 sine 60, 9 sine 60, close the bracket and divide by 10.817, and we get an answer of 46.1. Let's write that in. That's 46.1. Well, the question is actually asking us to work at the angle, the size of angle ABC. So that's going to be a combination of these two. So this is 46. Let's write in 46.1 degrees. So ABC is going to be, let's change the color pen. It's going to be 46.1 degrees plus what we had established before, which was 27.024, and to the nearest degree it's going to be, let's add this onto 40, we've got 46 over there, plus 27.024, and we end up to the nearest whole number. You should end up with 73 degrees. Thank you so much for watching this. Please do like, share and subscribe, and I hope you found this very beneficial. Thank you and goodbye.